Hello, Sagittarius. I'm Clara from BeHealing.com, and this is your new moon reading. We've got a new moon on the 24th of March 2020. So, Sagittarius, if you'd like a private new moon reading with me, the weekend before the new moon, it's in my half price sale, so you can get one for $60 instead of $120. And so that works out to be that's Australian dollars, it works out to be about 40 American dollars. So great bargains at the moment. If you're watching this at the time of the new moon, then look on BeHealing.com next weekend and every weekend for what reading is in the half price sale. I'm not sure what it's going to be next weekend yet. So let's have a look. What's the story? New moons are all about planting seeds, Sagittarius. It's about setting things off, initiating things. So let's see what this new moon is about for you. Okay. So maybe you're single, Sagittarius, and the whole dating game is over right now for the time being. And maybe it's giving you time to reflect on past relationships. Some things just aren't important to us anymore. We're all finding out during these times, during this pandemic, as limitations are placed on us, things are taken away from us. We're all finding out what's important to us and what's not, right? And so it's the space that we're given. Maybe you're away from a partner at the moment, or you're having to stop dating at the moment, and maybe your focus is taken back from that. This is the perfect chance to let go of patterns and let go of things in the past, maybe that were superficial. And so, when we're going through times like this, we find out what's really important to us and what just isn't. And there has been a lot of focus on really superficial things that aren't really important. Yeah. And when we've got to focus on our survival, then we just let those things go. And we wake up to it and we might think, oh, how ridiculous will we be in like making, your image on Instagram or something be really important and other people's when that just stuff just doesn't matter, does it? When something bigger like this happens, and so maybe your priorities are changing at the moment, and so this is a new moon for you to look at your relationships and past relationships, because what you're looking for in a partner might be completely different now. You might be woken up to what's really important to you. And so it could be like if you're single and you've had like a soulmate list, and there could have been a lot of superficial things on there that just aren't important to you anymore. It could be that you're changing your mind now. And so this is about letting go of the past, letting go of things that you were looking for in relationships that aren't really important to you. Sagittarius, I'm hearing for some of you it could be things that you did in past relationships as well, that you're kind of looking back on now thinking, why did I make such a big deal of that thing when it wasn't important? So it's a shift in priorities and how and what that means to you now looking backwards to past relationships. So this new moon could be about you getting prepared for a relationship that's really right for you. Your higher self knows that, right? And if you were getting caught up in things that weren't aligned with your higher self, if you were getting caught up in that superficial stuff and thinking it was important to you when it really isn't, this could be a redirection to the relationship that's there waiting for you. But it was waiting for you to get aligned with your higher self, right? To get on the same page as your higher self. Very interesting. Yeah, because I am that, and up until now, this is the past card, and so who you were isn't who you really are. Who you were being isn't who you really are, and now you're being given the chance to find out who you really are. Priorities changing, finding out what's really important to you, and sometimes it takes tower moments for that to happen, and tower moments can happen. When the tower falls down, when everything falls down in your life, that can come through a relationship breakup. It can come through, being sacked from your job. It can come through, a death in the family. It can come through a pandemic. Yeah. And so these tower moments, they come to bring us to our knees, to stop everything from happening, so that we can then build strong foundations of what's really important to us in the future. And so for Sagittarius, for you, it's like who you were isn't who you really are, who your higher self knows that you are. And so it's all about letting go of the past for you, who you've been in relationships, what you've been looking for in relationships, who you've been being, who you really are. Wow. Sagittarius, full on this new moon for you, and going within to really know what's true for you. Very introspective time for you, this new moon, Sagittarius. You may be questioning everything, right? What you know, what you don't know, what you think, what you thought you knew, maybe isn't, you're realizing it isn't true anymore. And so this is a call to spend this time wisely and go within and meditate, do that self-reflection, especially on the past, to know what you know, to listen to your intuition, what's right for you. Very interesting. Where's it all leading? This new moon energy is for you. Where's it all leading? An acceptance of your life, listening, having it, listening to your heart, listening to your intuition, listening to how you're feeling about your life and about your past and about who you are. It's about, you know, gaining a deeper awareness of yourself and your life, Sagittarius, no less. And listening to yourself, listening to your heart, and accepting what is. So there's no point in fighting yourself or fighting the world at the moment or fighting anyone else. Just got to accept what is and just go, okay, this is where I'm at. These are the choices that I've made in the past. This is what I've been doing. This is who I've been. These are the relationships I've been in. Well, what do I know is true for myself now? And how do I want to move forward in my life now? It's a pivotal moment for you, this new moon, a pivotal moment for you. Wow. If you like this reading, please click like and subscribe to my channel. Leave a comment. What did you get out of that? How did it resonate with you? I love hearing from you. And share it with your friends as well if you think your friends could get benefit out of my readings and value out of them. I hope you have an amazing new moon. Don't forget the half price sale at the weekends on BeHealing.com. And I'll see you next time. Bye.